You know, and I've got to say, it must be really disappointing for Leicester City fans, because out of all those teams at the bottom, Wolves have changed their manager, immediately comes in, loads more fight from the players. Maybe there hasn't been a huge increase in points, but actually the performances have been much better. You know, beating Man United, draws away at Spurs, beating Villa. Southampton changed their manager, in comes Ivan Juric. Again, Southampton looked, and still look to be fair, one of the worst Premier League teams we've ever seen. However, since Ivan Juric has come in, they look like they have a bit more fight, and they look like they have a bit more going forward. Picked up a big win against Ipswich. Maybe they could, I don't think they will, but maybe they could drag themselves out of it. And Ipswich have always had a bit of that under Kieran McKenna. You know, they've had some big successes, haven't they? Beating Spurs, beating Chelsea, they've had a bit of fight. But it doesn't feel like we've seen any of that with Ruud van Nistelrooy. It just feels like it's got worse and worse with every passing week. Each performance looks more and more bereft of inspiration. There doesn't really seem to be any fight. The Spurs result was obviously an anomaly. I mean, there was a protest, wasn't there, from Leicester City fans last week before the Arsenal game, so maybe I am on the right lines, I don't know, but you let me know. Is it just me who feels this strongly about Ruud van Nistelrooy and the job he's doing? I don't necessarily think Van Nistelrooy is a bad manager, by the way. I just think it's a bad fit, and why wouldn't you roll the dice? Because it just feels like it's not going to improve.